to the inaugural episode of the Amala Network.
Sup?
Yep. I am Chaz, and this is here my buddy AMAC.
Yep, let's go.
We decided for our very first game, one that both of us actually, I at least know he's actually beaten it, so.
Multiple times.
Which is Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, but we are doing the HD remaster. And we either go hard or go home. Alright, let's do this.
Easy modes for pussies.
A world that loses its power, if such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die, for it to be born again. This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are?
Alrighty. Now, what are we going to name ourselves? I know family is going to be our last name.
You know what? I'll dox myself. Fuck it, I don't care. I'll dox myself, whatever.
Nope. It does that for them. Okay.
Ah, okay, cool. Sure, I'll dox myself, I don't care.
No, why don't you just make your first name Alex? Because you get the one for your. You get a nickname that's showing up in battles.
Oh, okay, cool.
Everything's capitalized except for the X. That'd be hilarious.
Parents were kind of drunk that day.
It's like it's spelled like loud except for the X. Alrighty.
That's right. As of now, your will to live shall sustain you.
No, it doesn't.
Believe in it.
I'm dead inside.
You may not understand
I don't understand.
right now. But please, don't forget what I've told you.
Fuck, I forgot.
What did you
I
say?
am the nurturer of the next world.
No, that's kind of gay.
The template for our future rests within my hands. Now,
Oh, we're fucked.
I want you
I've played
to
this
say
game
my
before, we're
name
fucked,
aloud.
you're useless.
Let's see.
Honestly, I just leave the default names.
Okay.
Just make it a lot easier.
Yeah, well, at least for the teacher.
Yeah.
Honestly, the teacher really doesn't do much in this game.
Not
That's
really.
right. No, I won't shed another tear, not even at this world's end. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come.
But I don't want to be invited.
About to go to hell, boys.
Now go ahead, wake up. The time is here.
Please do not rush onto the train. The door is now closing.
I'd just lose the default name, to be honest.
Alrighty.
Samu.
That wasn't foreshadowing at all.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's definitely not foreshadowing.
Nope. I really do not care about your problems here.
He's gonna be dead anyway.
I know, but it just sits there bothering you. It's like, oh hey, you know, I'm kind of bored. Want to talk? No? Okay. No one does.
Nut.
Yes, I've heard the news. Alright, do you want to leave this area? Yes! No, I want to stay in a freaking subway for the rest of my life. We're gonna be a hermit. Alrighty, to the park.
God damn it, man. Best song in the game.
I know. Unfortunately, you don't get to hear it for much long.
Great. The entire park's closed off.
Well, no shit.
I wanted to go on the swing set.
You can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos?
Nope.
Guess it's not my lucky day.
Isn't he correct about that?
You need something, kid?
Just make this guy an
Fair
asshole.
enough.
Yeah.
It's like, do you need something? It's like,
So you
nah,
need power
I'm
too.
just here to fuck around.
Pretty much.
Besides, if I had told you this was a battle between two colts, you'd probably call me nuts.
I've seen worse. I've seen crazier.
Yeah.
Think that's your phone going off.
Hey, are you there? Finally, I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
That's her name default.
Yeah, I do like her first name, so.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed?
I had to bed.
Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center.
Well, damn, there's only one hospital in the game. Fuck.
You can't miss it.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as trying to find the fucking hospital in Persona
Well, damn,
1.
game, there's only one hospital. Fuck, you don't have to tell me which hospital. There's only one in the fucking map.
I know.
Like, go to the hospital. I mean, the only hospital in existence.
What? I happen to care about my future, thank you very much.
I don't.
Honestly,
Alright,
it's time you boys started planning ahead, too. Anyway, I'd appreciate if you could get a move on. Hope to see you soon.
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center? That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know what went down here. Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hijiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read.
What's up?
Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult. That hospital is anything but normal. Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
Alrighty, now to the hospital. Okay. So, other entrance.
Well, hey, about time. Is it just me, or is something seriously off here? There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses, no patients. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do.
You're just being paranoid.
Anyway, you know who is looking for a teacher right now. And big surprise, he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around. Oh, what's with that magazine? Knowing your taste, it probably wouldn't interest me. Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here? Well, maybe it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute.
Alright, welcome back, Bodhi.
He should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me.
Why aren't you going to help us? Come on. Two people would be better than one.
She's wonderful.
I know.
Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
Alright, useless. Your name's really fucking Sakura.
No, believe me, I was so tempted. Like, Isami kind of reminds me of Sasuke because he's just too depressing. And then Chiaki, yeah, it's like Sakura. She gets so much power, but kind of wastes it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go find it. Let's go find the idiot. Oh, it's in the other hallway. No fucking shit. It's the other person we're trying to find. There's only like 3 of us here.
Nah, he's gonna, like, there. Anyway, you know, anybody hear about SMT5 or whatever, comments, you know, bring up your own door.
Oh yeah, it just started. Well, not started, but
You went in the wrong room.
I did?
Yep.
Oh crap.
Room B. Room 203.
Right. Oh.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that? Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble. You know what? Forget it. Not worth it.
You're right. You're not worth
I'm
it.
sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. I think everyone died off. I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center. Dude, how are you not freaking out? I'm getting some super negative vibes right now.
I've seen worse.
I've already checked
I
out
lived in
everywhere she
2020.
might be.
I lived in 2020.
Think we should just call it? Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Bro, have you seen 2020, man? Like, I mean, what? It's all like, bro. 2020 already happened. We had all kinds of shit, man. Something cool. The engine's so fucked you can do shit like this.
It's in their backup.
Yo, back in so fucking wearing this game.
Dude, he's just fucking moonwalking. We have the new Michael Jackson.
Jackson, bro.
Yeah, we got.
I still. No, we should go at the 4-1.
Oh crap! No, we still got to go to 4-1.
I misclicked.
It's fine. You don't have the key yet to actually go down here. I just swear, below 1 can be accessed by anyone. What happens if, like, the hospital was still functional? Someone just comes down there and, like, oh shit.
Oh, right.
I'm not supposed to be here, aren't I?
Oh, you're back. So, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling. According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia, and they're right here in Japan. Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miracle. In that book, it says that chaos will engulf the world.
That's all good.
And these people are trying to cause that somehow. Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
What?
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later. Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
Let me guess. That ends with find out more in our next issue. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it. I've heard some real spooky shit about this place. Like how they run deadly experiments on patients. Or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
You're serious? I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid. But it does get one thing right.
Mm-hmm. We really need to find her, don't we?
Maybe you're gonna do. I wouldn't be involved.
Okay, we search this place top to bottom one last time. Nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split. By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and
You're gonna need this key card.
You're the
Yeah.
one who found the card. Why don't you search the basement? Could it be you're too scared?
come on, this is me we're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally scared.
The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there. Look, all you need to do is confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it? After all, saving the day is my job. Should things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
I can't believe him sometimes.
Neither can I.
Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have...
How about you shut the fuck up?
Alright, now we can go to the basement.
Sex dungeon.
hospital, not the Vatican.
Exactly.
Though, it makes me beg a question. Why the fuck does a hospital have a military gate
I don't
in a
know.
basement?
I have no idea, man.
I hear eerie sounds. Fuck yeah, let's go in.
Who is it? Who dares disrupt this stillness?
Next your pizza delivery, bro.
Only a lost lamb.
I am a Jehovah's Witness. Would you like to learn the name of the Lord
A
Jesus
well-known
Christ?
poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why? Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world. Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins, continuous war and bloodshed, and thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again. The world needs to wipe its slate clean. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku, and the old world will sink like a setting sun. And now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park. Oh, you're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
I summon Dark Magician in attack mode.
And it's like, hello, I'm going to be this game's Hitler.
Well, it's not
Do
really
not
Hitler,
be
but
afraid.
He
All
literally
the
wants all
inhabitants
people
of
just to
this
be just one unified.
it's communism.
You can't tell me that's not fucking Hitler.
It's-
Wanting to commit mass genocide
Your
just to
time
create
has
a
just come
race
bit
just
sooner.
complacent.
He wants true communism.
You
Oh, hell yeah, we're not running away.
No one
I could take
can
that.
overcome their
Just
fate.
punch him in the face.
He's a pussy.
Stop!
Oh, come on. I was about to have some fun.
What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
Have you ever played a fucking video game before?
I am not a man of exceptions. You
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Oh, you just saw like the
Such a
eyebrow just twitch
troublesome
there. It's like,
man.
Yep.
Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
What's on that computer?
Don't worry about it.
What's on that computer?
Just sit there and was like, what's on the computer? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
We'll
about
be
it.
waiting on the roof. We'll have a
Alright.
good view of the city from there.
Oh no, I've seen this hentai before.
It's just the start of just
Witness that
every
which
school
will
has
change the
a.
world.
Let's go to the
Just meet
roof.
up at the roof.
Ah!
Ah.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there? Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
They disappeared. Huh. Was I imagining it? Or were
Giggity.
they never there to begin with?
Dude, I'm retarded. I'm retarded. I can't say that. Oh, demonetization.
Yeah, just be careful, bro. I just want to know what happens to the freaking hoodie. Everyone else keeps their clothes,
So,
but for some reason
here
you
we are
get
again.
just boxers.
Because we're a Chad.
I'm
I
glad I
can't
intervened
deny
when I
that,
did.
but
We punch demons in the face for a fucking Chad.
I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon.
Punch him in the fucking face, bro.
I swear it's just
You
mastering the
heard
way
what
of
Hikawa
fisting.
said,
We're
right?
just lunging into him. He's a fucking Chad. Demi-Fiend's a Chad.
Yeah, until we learn the ways
This
of
world
actually
is
shooting
about to be
energy out of her
swallowed by
freaking
chaos.
hand.
He becomes a super fucking Chad.
This isn't
called
even
the
my
conception.
final form!
He gets the fucking crazy ass eye lasers too.
The rebirth of the world.
Oh my
An
god, that would
event
be
which
awesome.
no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish.
Huh.
I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did, the world must first die, for it to be born again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death.
You're not my real mom.
So yeah, this is the first time you actually are playing this on the computer.
I've played this on PC on my
So what do you think
Facebook.
compared to the Switch version?
I've played this on PC on my Facebook page too, so
Okay.
I played it on PC.
So what do you think of it compared to the Switch
Please.
version?
I mean, it's not too big of a difference in reality.
Come
I
find
think
me
the sounds
instead.
much better on the PC
I mean,
version.
both the audios are compressed. They didn't, like, both
No
audio,
matter
like,
how the
there's...
world changes,
And wait, the shitty thing about this remaster is there's really not that much different from the PS2 version. It's literally the
Not
same game.
it is
necessarily.
my duty as the maiden
Like, they just
to
plopped
take
it,
part in
boop,
shaping
PS2
the
game, there you go.
They could have gone much worse and just kept the same
Maybe I can
graphics.
show you a better
Yeah,
way
it's,
to live.
even
It's,
that's...
it's a lot smoother.
Yeah, that's the big thing, but...
I know
they didn't
it must
really
be
change too
difficult
much,
for you
so.
to understand,
But they didn't need to,
but we're out
but...
of time.
Nah, the game was already pretty good.
Yeah, they didn't really need
Listen.
to change much.
If you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything.
But she never
The
does
answers
even
to all
when
your
you do
questions.
find her.
She tells you quite a bit.
And what my intentions really are.
Tell it. Well, nah, let's save that for later.
Wait a minute. Oh, technically they weren't inside the hospital, so how are they alive? Because they technically weren't inside of it.
I guess they're just saying the area of the hospital itself.
Because,
is
like,
the safe
technically
zone.
they weren't inside, they were on the roof.
You have a point, but I think it's just the area around the hospital.
That would be fucking terrifying to look at in real life.
My question is that, like, if you're looking at this out the window and just seeing everything, like, caved together, you're...
Can you imagine, like, looking at that? That'd be fucking terrifying.
It would be.
Imagine taking a shit during that.
But the scariest thought is, this isn't just happening in Japan. This is happening to
Everywhere.
the entire world.
Yep.
It's becoming this new freaking hellscape.
Could you imagine you're taking a shit while it's happening?
Just hanging upside down.
It just fucking falls on your face.
Am I dead?
For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself.
from Catherine.
Joe.
Just with a lot of auto-tune.